moto bolingo. Yeah. Yeah. Nayoki moteme ezali kosila. Yo longo njele komi molili lokola ndoto ezali kobeta. Nalingi yo kasi yo te. Mokili ezali kotambola. Kasi ngai natikali awa. Likambo moko bolingo ayo. Eza moto na kati ya ngai. Moto bolingo fire fire. Ezali kobetela ngai. Ndeko za mawa kasi nazali kolinga lisusu Biso mibale tisuka. Soki omoni miso na ngai ozwa verite. Bolingo yo ezali ndambo te. Ezali nzoto mobimba na molimo. Yo nde passion na ngai. Soki olingi boya tozala lisusu. Tika ngai te na flama yo. Moto ezali kobebisa ngai. Moto bolingo fire fire. Ezali kobetela ngai. Ndeko za mawa kasi nazali kolinga lisusu. Moto bolingo fire fire. Ezali kobetela ngai. Ndeko za mawa kasi nazali kolinga lisusu. Moto bolingo ezoloba te ezotika marke na kati ya motema. Oh baby bolingo. Moto bolingo.
La mechiga allergy. Girl, you fine, I pass your picture. Oh Lord, forgive me, Amma Naabia. Nkule Mona Lisa for my peace. I didn't see you for my future. Here I be, no garden, I go look today be today. My mama wants your share. Give you my signature. Put down for your body, cha. Now me say yana. My mama wants your share. Signature, put down for your money, cha. Yeah, see me, bow. I'm having again. I will have push you, there's a push you, and I'm in again. I'm open the gates, smiling like you ready to ask for my property. Oh, just a lie, baby. I love the way you drive me crazy. Oh, me and my bro, I'm into you and you know, yeah. I wanna take up from me, no. Shimmy, I'm a bad boy. I make a merry-go-round, Oh, good job, banana. Oh, good job, banana. From my face, baby. Me the best you do, I'm out to today be today. My mama wants your share. Give you my signature. Put down for your body, cha. Now me say yana. My mama wants your share. Give you my signature. Put down for your body, cha. Yeah, I see you. Wow. Mama me again. I will have push you at me. There's a push you at me. Yeah, me again.
Decepção no amor, aquilo é perigo. Ai, Oh, wow. Kizomba is such a sensual dance,
Yeah.
right? Where does
Yes.
it come from?
Well, so Kizomba is originated from Angola.
Okay.
Yeah, but currently it's danced around the world. Every part of the world you can find Kizomba.
How different is it from salsa?
Exactly. So with Kizomba, with music-wise, salsa music are quite different, right?
Okay.
But literally all are African dance. But right now, it's gone over the world, most especially with Kizomba.
Is it difficult to
Yes.
learn?
No,
if you're
Kizomba
to
is not
teach-
difficult. I have a friend who always say Kizomba is literally ABCD. Anybody can dance.
Are you sure? Because we
Very
watched
simple.
the moves and everything.
Very simple. ABCD. Anybody can dance.
Right,
Yes.
right.
It's just some would also describe it as a walking dance. Literally
Okay.
the way you walked in
Yeah.
here, you see,
Yeah.
you could do some 1 or 2 moves. That's just it. So, I mean, it's all about the basic steps. When you have the steps, you're good to go. And it's
What
very
are the
simple.
benefits of Kizomba?
Good question. With Kizomba, I mean, as they say, you dance for your heart and your heart will dance for you.
Oh.
Yes. So with that aspect, it's a good form of exercise and it's also a good stress reliever. Yes.
Clearly.
Yeah, it's a good stress reliever. I mean, Kizomba, you know, the word itself,
Yeah, I was going to ask what it means.
exactly.
Because it's such
So
a
the
sensual
actual
dance.
word is Zomba, which
Zomba.
means party.
Party.
Oh.
And revolution comes in and, you know, they keep adding, you know, with music, the music-wise changes and all that. So even Kizomba is broad now, as we just said, as it used to be. Yeah, though way back there were some, you know, 1 or 2 about it. But right now it's accepted everywhere. And even within Kizomba, we have the urban kiss.
Okay.
You know, that's with more of our Afro songs. So if you realize the second
Yeah,
song we
yeah.
used was more of Afro beats and we could dance with it. Yeah, so that's how Kizomba is flexible too. You can literally dance with it with all kind of music. Once you have your musicality on point, you can go with Kizomba with every kind of music you have.
How long have you been dancing?
Yeah, I think about 6, 7 years now.
Is it lucrative?
Yeah, I mean, once you get to understand it better, you can't stop. You always want to dance.
Are there
you always want to dance.
competitions
Yeah.
that you partake in? Are there groups? Where can we learn? How can we learn?
Yes, so even recently, we went for African qualifiers for the Battle Kiss.
Oh.
Battle Kiss is one of the biggest Kizomba battles we have by the urban aspect, so it's urban kiss, and they call it a butter kiss that is normally held in Paris.
Okay.
Yeah, that's in France. So they move around the world, and every country, they make people come around, battle among themselves, and every country gets a representative. So this time around, they were fortunate to partner with a festival that was happening in Benin. I think that was just last 2 weeks or last week ago. Yeah, so we went there representing Ghana, and all the African countries were there, and we're fortunate. We took, you know, the crown back home. So we were the winners for Africa. And
Nice.
Well done.
Yes.
Okay.
And
Winners for the African
20th of this month,
qualifiers.
we'll be going to Paris to
Okay.
represent not only Ghana, but Africa.
Africa. Oh, we can't wait. We can't
Yeah.
wait.
That's
Yeah.
on the 21st to
21st
24th
to
in
24th.
Paris.
Okay.
In
Oh,
Paris.
that's
Yeah.
lovely.
Yeah.
That's lovely.
All right. Can you teach us some moves?
Of course.
But before you
Of
teach us the
course.
moves, where can somebody who's watching at home and they want to learn Kizomba,
Good
where
question.
can
I mean,
they
in
go?
Ghana here, we have so many clubs.
Okay.
Yeah, so, I mean, if you don't know, if you ask, then you get to know. You know, we have so many clubs around here in Ghana. And even in Ghana, people literally dance from Tuesday to Tuesday.
Oh.
So you can imagine. Before, it used to be Monday to Monday. Yeah. I mean, Wednesdays, you can join Kids Infinity at Luna. That's Marina
Yeah.
Mall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And Tuesdays, too, we do class at Bandolby at Gardens.
Okay.
Yes. Saturdays, too, there's French Connect. I mean, there are a whole lot of clubs that
you
dance.
can
Yeah.
dance.
Yeah. I think even Wednesday, there are other different clubs too that dance, you know. There are a few lot of them. We have Kizomba Connect Ghana. We have Accra Kizomba. We have Kids Infinity. We have French Connect. We have Bayano and Friends. I mean, there are so many clubs. We have Kisalsa, so many clubs you
Wow.
can find in
Okay.
Ghana here. Yeah. That's how fast Kizomba is growing right now, you know.
I love it. I
Yeah.
love it. All right.
All right.
So what do
Are
we
we ready
do?
to learn some steps?
Yes.
Beautiful.
1-1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fortunate I can lead.
Oh, okay.
So that's the advantage, right?
Okay.
Okay, so let's stand this way. Let's. You guys should be this way.
Okay.
Okay.
Beautiful, and
All right.
we'll be here. So for
All
now,
right.
should be the lead. No, but
Okay.
for now, I'll be in front of them so they can watch your steps well,
Okay.
and they'll follow. So we're going to learn the basic steps, right?
Okay.
And the first step we're going to learn is the side to side.
Okay.
Right. So you just watch Ola and we move. It's very simple. 5, 6, 7, we move. Side together. Side together. Beautiful. Side together. I told you, Kizomba is ABCD. Anybody can dance. Nice. Side together. Side together. Side together. And 5, 6, 7, we stop. That's amazing. You see?
Okay.
That's the first normal basic step. So this time around, we are going to move forward and back on 3 steps, right? So you watch her, she demonstrate first. All of we go 5, 6, 7, we go on right, left, together. And back
Okay.
on right, left, together. Make
Okay.
sense?
Yeah.
Okay, now we try together.
It's
On my
always the
count.
right first.
Yeah, always
Right.
right. So with Kizomba, ladies always start with their right leg,
Okay.
and gentlemen start with their left leg.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, for Kizomba, we'd always give it to you guys. You're always right. So let's try.
All right.
5, 6, 7, we go. Right, left, together, and forward on right,
Right,
left, together. One more time.
Okay.
Right,
Right,
left, together,
together.
and forward on right, left, together.
together.
Beautiful. So now we are going to do the side to side and move straight to the forward and back on 3
Okay.
steps.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, we might count. 5, 6, 7, side to side. Side together, side together, side together, side together. And 5, 6, 7, we go. Step, step, close, step, step, close. One more time.
Okay.
Step, step, close, and forward, forward, tap. Beautiful. Let's give it up for ourselves. You guys are amazing. Beautiful. So now, I'm going to show you how the posture, how we connect in Kizomba. What you normally see we do, and you're wondering, how are they doing this, right?
Yeah.
So it's all about connection, right? So mostly the gentlemen, we give out our thumb. Then the ladies hold it this way.
Okay.
Then we have here.
Okay.
So this is where we control.
Okay.
This is the
The
side
back.
we used to lead. So if I'm taking her to the side with body connection, she feels me move, and we move together.
Okay.
We move together. And mind you, because she start with her right leg, I make sure she ends on the right before I go.
Okay.
That is how we lead.
Okay.
Right. And since she's also a lead, let's pair up and we'll try with the basic steps.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
And 5.
Leg position.
Okay, so with the leg position, Gentlemen mostly always stand in a way that our right leg is kind of in between your leg, but we don't take it too close. We still give that space. As well as ladies, your right leg is kind of in between our legs.
Okay.
So you have the shadow position. You can see this way.
Yeah.
I can see that way. Beautiful. And you relax your arm behind.
Here.
Okay.
Yes.
Here. All right.
Good.
Okay.
Are we together?
Yeah.
Okay, let's try the side to side step. On my count. 5, 6, 7 to the side. Side together. Side together. Side together. Side together. You guys are amazing. Are we ready to go forward and back on 3?
Yeah.
Beautiful. And 5, 6, 7, we go. Step, step, and touch. Step, step, touch. Step, step, touch. Step, step, touch. Step, step, and touch. Step, step, touch. One more time. Touch, step, step, and stop. Beautiful. You guys are amazing. High five.
Thank you.
Wow.
Okay. Wow.
Good. Let's switch over. Let's see. Let's try one more time.
Oh, wait. Good.
Like this.
Good. Ladies, stay where you are. Good. Are we ready? On my count.
Yeah.
5, 6, 7, side to side. Side together. Side together. Side together. Side together. Are we ready for forward and back on 3?
Yep.
And 5, 6, 7, we go. Step, step, touch. Step, step, touch. Step, step, touch. Step, step, touch. One more time. You guys are amazing.
Yeah, it's fun.
Okay,
So those are the basic
those
steps.
are the basic steps. We still have
Okay.
more, but I mean, maybe time will not permit us to go
Yeah.
further, but we'll just leave it to the basic steps, side to side and forward and back on 3. And even right after here, I'll show you the amazing thing about Kizomba. When you have a good lead, as a follow, it's quite easy because I can literally lead you, dance with you, even if you don't really know the steps. Once the lead is good, we are good to go. So that is the exercise we are going to do now.
Nope.
Yes. So now I'm not going to make a call. Just pay attention. Know very well you start with your right leg and end with your right leg. We are going to lead you guys. No calling. We are dancing.
Okay.
With the basic steps. So just follow.
Okay.
Okay. Let's try. Can we have some music? Let's try this together.
I want you to face this.
Nice. We go.
All right. I see the difference. When someone is leading you, just take the person's lead.
Ay, ay, ay.
Okay.
Hey.
Okay, so this is slow.
Yes, slow.
Okay.
Oh, you guys are amazing. Give me a high five. Nice.
Wow.
That was
Yes,
fun,
so
guys.
you see, that's Kizomba.
Fun, it was
But how did
fun.
you guys feel? How was it?
I feel good.
Nice.
Exciting,
nice.
actually.
Yeah?
It's nice. I think it's something that I should take up.
Yeah.
You have to. You
It's
have
something
to.
that I should take up. I'll definitely
you
be
so
joining a
much. Thank
Kizomba.
you so
So
much.
if you're
Yeah.
a Kizomba group or class, call me.
Yeah.
But how can people reach out to you, though?
Yeah, so we have our page, Kiz Infinity. On IG, it's Kiz Infinity. The Kiz as in, yeah, that's a club page.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, that's a club page. Yeah, so I dance with Kiz Infinity and she's with French Connect too.
Okay.
Yeah, we have different classes.
Okay.
Yes.
We'll look for
Yeah,
you.
yeah, so Kiz Infinity, K-I-Z, as in Kiz, to like infinity,
Right.
all
Okay,
together.
all together.
Yes. And our
On
various
Instagram.
pages, yeah, on Instagram. Our various pages, she's
Okay.
Teniola, Tenny Toby on IG, and I'm Omowise on IG
All
as
right.
well. Yeah. And I mean, for us, it's not just limited to Kizomba. We are also using the Kizomba style in channel of going into influencing as well. So we have more videos we even post out there, and we have brands also reaching out to us that we use to advertise their stuff for them through Kizomba.
I love
Yeah,
it.
so
I
we
love
have
it.
amazing videos like the market video, the street video, and all that. Yeah, we go to the market, street, dance with the people out there, put some smile on their faces, and we have maybe companies reaching out to us and they give us stuff and we give it to our lovely mothers
Right.
out there. Yeah. It's
Talk
super
of
responsible,
giving.
yeah.
How can people support this journey you're embarking on?
Thank you. So with our social media platforms and also, I mean, this is something we are doing for Ghana. We are trying to put Ghana in the map out there. So we actually need support on this because it's not easy.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's not easy. So we actually need support on this. And it's not only Ghana, so we are representing Africa, like I said earlier on. Yeah, so same social media pages, Tenny Toby on IG and Omowise on IG as well. And our numbers, can you mention yours? So our numbers to 05493 57570. 05493 57570.
You'll have to mention it for, like,
know,
when she
right?
mentions it, because she's not mic'd. Yeah, so when you mention it to him, then he
yeah.
mentions it
Okay.
because you're not mic'd.
057 506 8927. 057 506 8927.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you
Thank
so
you so
much.
much.
Thank you
so
too.
much. Thank you so much. Wow, this is how we chose to start our morning here on Channel One TV Breakfast Daily Weekend with me, Dede Davis, and my beautiful co-host Eno Safo. Now that we've danced, let's check out the weather forecast. All right, so this is an 18-hour forecast valid from 6 a.m. During the early hours of the morning, mist or fog patches are expected over parts of the coastal, forest and mountainous areas, reducing visibility. Thereafter, mostly cloudy conditions will prevail across southern Ghana, while the northern half of the country remains partly cloudy. As the day progresses, mostly sunny weather will with occasional cloud cover are expected across most parts of the country. However, from late afternoon into the evening, there is a low chance of rain with or without thunder over a few places within the transition and northern sectors, and the state of the sea is rough. So that's our weather forecast. You can follow the Ghana Meteorological Agency on TikTok, X, YouTube, and all WhatsApp for their weather updates. Alternatively, you can download the weather forecast update app and stay updated with weather updates. All right, so now we're saying thank you. Today is exactly 1 week since we had the Northern Business Fair in the Northern region at the Jubilee Park, Tamale, and we can't say thank you enough, because without you, this biggest fair in the Northern region wouldn't have been possible. And so we're saying thank you to every single person, exhibitors, our sponsors, the patrons. Thank you for coming on board. Thank you for showing us so much love at the just ended Northern Business Fair, and we hope that you come on board next year and we make history together. So thank you very much to our sponsors, EcoBank, the National Petroleum Authority, the Ghana Export Promotions Authority, North Shore Apparel GH, SIC Insurance PLC. Thank you so much for supporting us in this year's Northern Business Fair, and we hope to see you next year.
You know the most amazing thing about the Northern Business Fair? I saw some smoke that was like in Akan, we'll say in Sasawa, so different types of material that have been used to make that smoke. But I couldn't get the name of the company that was, because I would have called Chris or anybody up there that please, I just saw something, go and get it for me. But I'm hoping that as we keep dropping the pictures, that I'll get to find out which company that was. But the thing shook my eye. Shook my eyes, so I need to get it. And Chris has been amazing because he brought us some kuli, you know, well packaged, export ready kuli, and it didn't taste like kuli. It was amazing. I had some yesterday.
And you didn't give me.
You weren't there in the evening.
You had my number
at 5 p.m. Were you here? Thank you very much. So yes. I think he also brought Shea, but Chris brought a lot of things. Some people bought smokes. He brought it back to them. Wow. So yes, we down here in Accra felt the Northern Business Fair. So we're truly grateful to you, our patrons, our exhibitors, and definitely our sponsors for making it possible. Yeah, we can't wait for the next one. Next year. We'll be talking about this is Ghana Business Fair soon, but this is Ghana exhibition soon, but before that, let's delve into the news. I'm on ChannelOneNewsOnline.com. But before you go there, though, let's mention that the Blanksons are still showing on ChannelOne TV, and it airs every Thursday at 7:30 p.m. And we would love for you to take a peek at it, you know, enjoy it, have a bit of a laugh, because it's about an interesting family and all the family drama that happens day in, day out. And you can imagine the types of laughs, the types of comedy that happens in that family. And so tune in on Thursday at 7:30 p.m. on ChannelOne TV. It's a wholly owned ChannelOne TV production. If you missed Thursday, no excuses. Fridays, 11:30 a.m., Saturdays, 7 p.m., Sundays, 4:30 p.m., Tuesdays, 3 p.m., Wednesdays, 5:30 p.m. right here on ChannelOne TV. Shout out to our amazing sponsors. Nasco Electronics, Lizzie Shitter, Out Insecticide Spray, and Everpack. Thank you so much for supporting this beautiful production. And of course, to our director, Victoria Dobe, kudos to you. Well done on that. So now we can delve into the news. Yes, we can. All right. I'm on ChannelOneNewsOnline.com. National Peace Council urges Dagbon to unite behind Regent. And then in other stories, Ghana Boundary Commission calls for stronger border security collaboration. Dagbon Regent calls for peace, unity after enskinment. Mahama promises to complete Bewa Palace
before new Naya's enskinment. Proposed MMDCE election process not open enough. That's AJ Mensah Kosa saying that. Baumia eulogizes late Yana, hails his legacy of peace and unity. I'll uphold Dagbon's chieftaincy succession plan. That's Regent saying that. Tuayebwa, Court of Appeal ignored key evidence in Sedina case. Dami rejects blame for Sedina Tamaklo. Acquittal accuses NDC of falsehoods. NPP to stage August 6 protest over Sedina Tamaklo acquittal. Sedina Tamaklo's acquittal was politically motivated. So if you're familiar with this story, the whole thing started in 2019 when she was accused of some causing financial loss to the state, stealing, conspiracy to steal, amongst other offenses. Fast forward 2024, she was convicted to 10 years imprisonment, and then fast forward, there was an extradition request. She was extradited to Ghana and to serve her 10-year sentence. And then also, fast forward again, she appealed, her lawyers appealed, and earlier this week, she was discharged and acquitted. All right, other stories. Government to cover medical bills of children injured in Jowulu crash. And this crash happened earlier this week, somewhere I think Thursday. Very sad one. One of the children passed. Unfortunately, our condolences to the family. Don't just send money home. Invest in Africa. That's Sami Jemfi to the diaspora. In some trending stories, Akosia Menu demands accountability over MPs marry you comment to schoolgirl. And those are some of the stories on ChannelOneNewsOnline.com.
CityNewsroom.com, top story on that platform. Parliament adjourns without reconsidering anti-LGBTQ bill. Other top stories you'll find on CityNewsroom.com. NPC commends peaceful Dagbon funeral rites, regents enskinment. 2 dead, 8 injured in Dompwase crash on Cape Coast Takoradi Highway. FIFA scraps forward enterprise project after stakeholder divisions. 2 companies receive NACOC licenses to cultivate cannabis. And that's a story that I'll be bringing you a bit later on. And in Bekwai, a farmer has been jailed 10 years for defiling a 13-year-old. Very sad story there. Now, the energy sector's levies amendment bill passed. Fuel oil levy rises to 1 Ghana City 1.93 per litre. And Mahama charges new Dagbon regent to sustain late Yana's legacy. Godfrey Dame denies receiving Sedina Tamaklo's notice of appeal, and Court of Appeal judgment very weak. That's according to former Deputy AG on the Tamaklo ruling. If you go further down to the top trending stories on the citynewsroom.com, some of the stories there. In Somenya, a Pragya rider has been jailed 7 years for defiling a 13-year-old girl. Government to cover medical bills of children injured in Jowulu crash. And Accra beyond the floods, enforcement, action and resilience. That's an article that should interest you on that portal. Okay, I'm on GhanaWeekend.com. Mahama marks 34th wedding anniversary with romantic tributes to Lord Dina. Oscar-winning songwriter Glenn Hansard killed in crash. In other stories, dancer Endurance Grant secures role in star-studded Children of the Blood and Bone film. Thames lands major Hollywood executive music producer role. Popcorn appeals to British Airways after losing ring on London-Jamaica flight. Being called crippled didn't break me. Stoneboy on battle with mockery. They told him I slept with his girlfriend Shatawale on strained friendship with Burna Boy. And Stoneboy accuses Shatawale of lying as long-running rivalry escalates. My spirit is too big for him. That's Shatawale saying that. I've lost sight in one eye. Mami Janwa opens up about painful health
battles. Stonebwoy details 13 years of pain before undergoing total knee replacement. All right, so those are some of the stories on GhanaWeekend.com. And on what are some of the stories?
GraphicOnline.com, stories you'll find on that portal. Parliament passes new fuel tax law to stop smugglers from cheating the system. No notice of appeal by Sedina was served on AG in 2024, according to Godfrey Dame. NACOC grants first licenses for medicinal cannabis cultivation to 2 companies. Archbishop of Canterbury laments church's role in slavery during Ghana visit, and she's been here visiting some tourist sites and all of that. And then Ghana spent over 36 billion Ghana cedis importing food in 2025, according to the Ghana Statistical Service report. And late Ambassador Victor Behu to be honored with Foreign Affairs Ministry facility. And yesterday, the president paid a wonderful tribute to him at the funeral service. And then the MP who told a young girl that he would marry her, he says his comment was inappropriate and he has apologized for it. And that story will be found here as well on GraphicOnline.com. All right, let's delve into some of the stories.
Yes. I have here the Constitutional Review Committee reports. Government accepts major constitutional reforms, and some of the major reforms are: 1, extending the presidential term from 4 years to 5 years, reducing the minimum age to contest the presidency from 40 to 35 years, holding presidential elections during the first week of November, and then setting timelines for presidential election petitions, removing tax exemptions from sitting presidents, capping parliament at 300 members, allowing dual citizenship by birth to contest parliamentary elections, introducing a fixed tenure for the Chief Justice, capping the Supreme Court at 19 justices, replacing the delegate system in political party primaries, creating an independent public emolument commission, implementing key public financial management reforms, abolishing the death penalty, that's a good one, enacting a comprehensive Human Rights Act, granting a constitutional right of abode to persons of African descent in the diaspora, and so on. So on the extending the presidential term from 4 years to 5 years, anyway, I don't know what you make of it, but I think the 4 years is okay, because I believe that as someone who wants to contest or who wants to lead a nation, you already have in mind the people you are bringing to hold certain positions in your government, right? So why do you have to wait till you're sworn in before you start naming those you want them to hold position in government? I feel like before you even go for your elections, during your campaign, you already have in mind a list of people you want to. So when you come in, you just swear them in and then work starts. Why do we have to use a whole year to form our government? I don't know if you get my argument. Before proceeding, then, so you use a whole year, then now you have 3 years to govern. I think 4 years is fine.
Well, stakeholders or a section of the people say that 4 years is not enough, because aside the fact that they are now coming to form a government, you know, most of the projects that we go from government to government, or most of the projects that we embark on in this country don't necessarily, or are not necessarily continued by another government, especially so within the MPP and NDC. If MPP starts something, NDC will not continue. We know it's
Which is
black
wrong.
and white. Exactly. And so they are now coming to implement all those things that they have said or they have put in their manifesto. And so they are saying that 4 years is not enough. And so they need 5 years to do all of that. Hey, producer Nyapotso. I mean, you know me, I'll call you out. My producer is in my ear saying no hard news for today. But let me just finish on this note,
Okay.
Helen. Thank you very much. Yes. So yes, you agree. You do not agree with the 5 years, but they're saying the 5 years would allow them to finish most of the big projects that they have started. So with the NDC, the big push agenda, they want to finish it, especially the Accra. I tell you, any government who finishes that Accra Kumasi highway, I will vote for you forever and ever and ever. So that is me saying that. So yes, maybe for the duration of big projects such as that, maybe 5 years. Let's see if indeed we give you 5 years and then you can,
right?
Yeah, but not in Ghana.
Well,
in Ghana, it stops after another party is chosen to come into power. But let's go to citynewsroom.com, and this story happened earlier at dawn today. 2 dead, 8 injured in Dompoase crash on Cape Coast Takoradi Highway. And a little bit of that story reads, 2 people have reportedly died while 8 others sustained injuries in a road crash involving a Toyota Hiace and a broken down truck at Dompoase on the Cape Coast Takoradi Highway. The accident occurred on Friday, July 31, and prompted a response from personnel of the Ghana National Fire Service from the Comenda Fire Station. And according to the GNFS statement, the rescue team was dispatched to the scene at about 6:55 p.m. I think it's a.m. Upon arrival, 5 p.m. Upon arrival, firefighters found 1 person trapped inside a Toyota Hiace with registration number AS6145-24, and the trapped victim was successfully rescued by the team. But information that they gathered previously said that 10 people were traveling in the vehicle at the time of the accident. All 10 sustained varying degrees of injuries, and with 3 initially reported to have suffered severe injuries. The injured persons were transported to the Elmina Polyclinic for medical attention, and the National Ambulance Service later confirmed that 2 of the victims had died from their injuries. Eyewitnesses' accounts suggest that the crash occurred after an unidentified vehicle traveling from Takoradi towards Cape Coast attempted to overtake another vehicle. The Toyota Hiace, which was traveling from Cape Coast towards Takoradi, reportedly swerved in an attempt to avoid the oncoming vehicle, but collided with a broken down truck with registration number GN2491-14. And further details will definitely come out after the investigations. I think as a country, we don't take accidents seriously. I believe that after a driver is involved in an accident, your license should be taken away from you. Certain measures need to be put in place for you to go through some psychological screening until you're ready to sit behind the wheel again. Too many deaths, unnecessary deaths happening on our roads, and they continue to happen because we sit aloof and do nothing about it. But if you are involved in an accident, your license is seized for a duration where you're either taken through how to drive properly again, you're taken through psychological assessment, then I believe that within time you'll reform and change your ways. Because sometimes you see someone driving like,
this person is not correct.
I've been saying that the inner lane is for fast cars, outer lane for slow cars. But the big trucks prefer to use the inner lane. To say, I don't get it. Ghana. What other stories do you have today?
Well,
Unless you want to comment on this one.
Producer, well, driving on the Accra Takoradi stretch.
I haven't been on that stretch since Caravan.
I schooled there for 4 years, and then I did my national service, so that's 5 years. And to go and come back safely is just by the grace of God, because you would see a driver trying to overtake in a curve,
Wow.
In a curve, and you're asking, what is this driver thinking?
And the people in the passengers are not saying anything?
The moment he say, driver, you are speeding, why are you over there? Then he'll start insulting them. Munye di, mo pentem, ye pentem, ye kofan krofo fraba. You know, that kind of thing.
So all he's thinking is his sales.
Going to come back again.
That's unfortunate.
He wants to get to Accra early, pick the next set of people and bring them back. So he has to overspeed and put the lives of other people at risk.
There used to be some, form of campaign on radio and TV back in the day. And I don't know whether it puts the fear of God in us when we're driving, but I think it kind of works. And so maybe DVLA, National Roads Authority, Safety Authority, all of those people come together and figure out a way to solve this issue. Because within the week, you mentioned those young, child who has lost their lives, several others injured, right here at Jowulu. It's rather unfortunate that car just rammed into
one critical thing. I think some time ago we spoke to the National Road Safety Authority and MTTD, and the man raised a very critical point that most of these drivers, they don't even go to driving school. Some just learn, like I come to you, I want to learn driving, so teach me.
They call it
So they don't go to any form of rigorous training to learn the skill. And they are the ones driving us on a daily basis.
Another mistake we do in this country, I believe, and that's what you just mentioned, is that people think driving is just sitting behind the wheel. That's it. But no, it goes beyond that. There are road signs that you need to learn. There are traffic regulations that you need to understand. And I bet you, if we take 40–50% of drivers in Ghana, they can't tell you what's the triangle means, what the round one means, what the blue signs mean. Every sign, if it's triangle red, if it's triangle blue, if it's blue, they all have meanings. But I can bet you that half or more,
because they don't go to school.
No, because me and mates, my driver teaches me then I graduate.
That's what happens. And that's how come we keep experiencing these accidents. Anyway, I just hope that, like you mentioned, the National Road Safety Authority, DVLA, all the relevant bodies should come on board and help reduce the rate at which we experience accidents on our roads. It's becoming unbecoming. Since our producer said we should do more lighter stories, I'm on GhanaWeekend.com, and we've been hearing Stonebwoy and Shatta Wale. We know the bad blood between them, and I just hope one day they just solve, they iron out whatever it is that is making them come at each other every now and then. Some people would argue that it's okay, it's good for the industry. The industry is sometimes boring, so sometimes we need these banters. But life is one. And at this point, I think this one is not just to make the industry exciting, but it's actually a serious rivalry going on between these two. And I think you have role models, you have people looking up to you as role models. And so as a big weight like Shatta Wale, a big weight like Stonebwoy, you just come together and iron out your differences. Life is too short. Life is too short.
I'm sure their fan base will disagree. I'm sure they live for the disagreements within those two camps.
But anyway, that's the other story.
Before we take a break, let me quickly mention that the Ahafwano Southeast Member of Parliament, Yakubu Mohammed, he has issued an unqualified apology after a video of him telling a schoolgirl during a Parliament visit that he would marry her in the future, and that sparked widespread public outrage. I mean, yesterday, you should have seen the newsroom, especially the women. But even some of the men in the newsroom as well were outraged that such a thing had happened. And so we reached out to him, and he quickly apologized for what he had done, citing that in where he comes from, his culture,
a fun thing they do.
That they do. But regardless, I think it was wrong, and that's all I'm going to say about it. And I don't know whether we accept his apology.
I don't accept it. I don't accept it. In other jurisdictions, he would have
resigned. Exactly.
Quickly.
Yes.
Because you're a lawmaker. These children are looking up to you. And here in the video we saw, you were encouraging them, cheering them on that they can do it, to become like you someday. I'm still wrapping my head around how encouragement veered off to become I'll marry you.
And the fact that the girl wasn't standing even in front,
Yes.
so he was scanning around and you picked her out and said that to her, like demeaning a woman to just beauty and marriage, and we certainly don't agree with him. But yes, so he has apologized. He said he will reach out to the family, to the school, and issue a better apology or go and see them for more of the
There's
apology.
a message here. I don't know who sent it, but it
They didn't
says,
add their name.
at age 35, one is not matured enough to lead a country on the extension of the presidential term.
All right.
I personally disagree totally, because if you give a non-performing president 20 years, yet still he can't perform. So no, it's not about how long they stay in power. But if he will do well, he will do
35-year-olds
well.
are matured.
Well,
So,
yes.
you know,
Yeah, there's,
so that
yeah.
then it behoves on us who are electing that person, that 35-year-old, to ensure that he is sane and he will be
Mentally
able to carry
sound,
out his
yeah.
duties, and the people around him
Yeah.
are also, you know,
Sane.
in that sane,
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
and going for
Yeah.
that direction. But yes, this is a news review segment for
Yeah.
you. We'll be right back. Don't go away. You're welcome back. This is Breakfast Daily Weekend right here on ChannelOne TV with me, Inusafo, and David. Did you say Dede or did you say Dorcas? Which one did you say?
Dede.
Okay.
I don't know Dorcas.
We are sorry. All right, it's time for one of our favorite segments on the show. What's happening? Now we're singing like Appy. All right, let's start strong with This Is Ghana exhibition, which happens every year in August. And this time it's also happening at the Ifwa Sutherland Children's Park right here in Accra. If you are an exhibitor of export-ready, made-in-Ghana products, then this is definitely the fair for you. From skincare to food to automobiles to
Fashion, agri, every
all those things,
sector.
every sector
Yeah.
fully represented, then this is the fair for you. Come showcase your items, come meet people, come network, as they like to call it. Come and exhibit your products and find buyers, and then find exports, and come and learn from GEPA, come and learn from EcoBank. Come, because we would like to meet you as well.
Yeah. And the This Is Ghana exhibition, like I always say, is that platform that will give you an opportunity to showcase your business, not just to people in Ghana, but to the rest of the world, the global community. So this is not a small platform you should play with. Yeah, it's not a small platform. I mean, ChannelOne TV CTFM platform is not a small platform, and the This Is Ghana exhibition platform is no small platform. And so if we give you your value for your money, so start calling the number 0205 973 973, 0558 973 973, book a slot and get to be part of the biggest fair in Ghana. We'd like to say a very big thank you to our sponsors, MTN and EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank, always coming on board and supporting this exhibition. We're most grateful, and we need more sponsors. So, yeah.
Definitely.
If your business out there and you're watching, just call the numbers and let's get talking some money matters, right?
Right.
But
So
the
this
entry is free
happening
too. So
29th
yeah.
and the 30th of August, 2026 at the Ifwa Sutherland Children's Park, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. On both days, and we would love to see you there. So definitely do call those numbers. All right, still on our ChannelOne events, we have Auto Sale and Expo 2026. In 2 weeks, right? Yeah. In
Next
2 weeks. Come and discover a wide range of automobile, powerful, stylish, durable vehicles from 13th to the 14th of July. Yesterday they were on CBS and they spoke at length about what is going to be available. And so if you paid attention, I heard if you earn something, they can do something, and then you get some car B. And so if you were listening to CBS like I was, then you are getting your, things together to see us at the auto sale happening live at the Zonda showroom at Jowulu.
Yep.
What's that place called? Yeah, it's Jowulu,
Jowulu,
right?
yeah.
The N1. If you're
Jowulu.
Going to Accra Mall, it's on your right. So yes. And if you're at all you're concerned or confused, call the number 0205 973 973 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. daily, 13th and 14th of August. Don't forget about the auto sale. It will be fun. Just, even if you won't buy, just come and have a feel of a brand new car, because brand new cars have some certain smell.
I know, right?
Something B, just tear rubber.
Tear rubber.
Sit inside and feel the thing, because maybe you can't afford it now, but just come and get inspired to save up to buy yourself a new car. So we'll see you at Zonda on the 13th and 14th of August, bright and early. Yeah. And we'll enjoy it together.
We'll enjoy
it together.
All right. We also have Pado Island Experience. The ultimate island vibe is calling. Pado Island Experience, the 3rd edition. So if you live for the outdoors, the sunshine, and a great crowd, this is exactly where you need to be. What's the itinerary? Safety first, adventure next. Grab your crew and hit the water for a high energy canoe ride. Oof. Have you been in a canoe before?
I have. I've done. I'm kind of like an adrenaline junkie, so these are kind of like my things, being on the river, rowing.
The first time I tried, we went to Inzulezu. Oh, unfortunately, we didn't get the one with the engine.
The outboard motor.
Oh, God.
Yeah. So you had to paddle.
A lot of work. Your arms. Oh, goodness.
So
but it was fun.
Fishermen.
They do well. But it was fun. And so, if you want to have this adventure, just find your way to Pado Island. It's the 3rd edition, and it's happening today at 10 p.m. For more inquiries, you can call the numbers on the screen, 053 5755 175. And the pickup point is St. Charles entrance. So get to be part of this beautiful experience, ride a canoe, play some beach games, whatnot, and have fun.
All right. If you like to laugh or you like comedy as much as I do, then the Ghana Comedy Awards is happening today from 7 p.m. to 12 a.m. If you have a favorite.
Who's your favorite, by the way?
To be honest, I haven't actually followed the scene yet, but still top of mind would definitely be Clemento. Like anytime I see him, I just burst out laughing.
Yeah. And comedy is not easy.
No, it's not. To get a whole room laughing, no, it's not.
And you need to be like smart to be able to give a good show.
Some of my favorite comedians, out in not in Ghana but out there. One thing I like is that aside what they have prepared, they can read the room, pick on people, and then get the whole audience immersed in the experience. That's why I said it's not easy. I love it. And so, comedy is not easy. It's not easy.
Yeah.
Yes, but this is happening today, 1st of August 2026 at the Ghana College of Physicians and Surgeons, 7 p.m. prompt. Call the number on your screen for any questions. This is actually the 6th edition. So if you haven't voted for your person, I don't know, maybe there's still a bit of time. You can go on their social media pages and check it out and experience Ghana comedy at its finest tonight.
Yep. All right. We also have Accra Goes Black, the 6th annual Coaches All Black Party 2026, bringing together music, arts, and performance on one stage. And it's happening today from 9 p.m. to 7 a.m. Wow.
We gonna party.
At the Coaches Lounge, Kelvin Boy will be there to perform.
Which one is Kelvin Boy? The name sounds familiar, but I'm
Yeah,
trying to remember the song.
I can't remember it.
Okay.
Because he's not my favorite artist.
Oh,
so, yeah.
right. Okay.
But yeah, Kelvin Boy will be there to perform. So yeah, you can call the number 0202709492 and make all the enquiries you need to make. Alternatively, if you want to purchase some tickets, *713 *33 *6. Yeah, I fall for you down flat.
Yeah. Anytime I remember, I hear that song, it reminds me straight of Kwekwe Jama and son.
Yeah.
Kwekwe just loves that song. Get up and start dancing. There's a strictly black stroke.
Yeah,
a touch of black. So I'm sure they're going to enforce
Accra
that.
goes black.
Coaches
So
all black.
It explains why they're strict.
All right, Coaches
on the-
East Legon is the place to be.
Yeah.
9 p.m. All black party.
All black.
Go and enjoy.
So, yeah, go and enjoy. We also have Nut and Vine Christian House Party. Woo!
Lots of parties happening today as well.
Today, from 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. is a house party for fellow believers to gather under one roof to worship and have fun in the name of the Lord.
Hallelujah.
Amen, somebody. So today from 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. at the Dis Eden Luxury Apartment. Find your way there and have fun the Christian way. Worship, connect, and grow. And then finally, we cannot forget about this one. Last week we had an artist on the show on Sunday Breakfast.
Yeah.
And he has an event, Journey to the Throne Room, the Presence. This is the day the Lord has made. Yeah, that's him on your screen, Kweku Kwame.
Yeah.
And that's his event. Yeah,
After,
you remember now.
After his performance, someone texted me, "Hey, KK was on your show," and I'm like, "Yeah, such a unique name, Kweku Kwame."
Yeah.
And so yes,
he
let's
has
go
an
support
event
him and his
tomorrow.
event tomorrow at the. Where is it happening again?
It's happening at the Charismatic Evangelistic Ministry.
North
Yeah.
Legon. The gates open at 2 a.m. and the service begins at 4 p.m. Team Eternity, I see them.
Yep.
And it's going to be an interesting
It's
thing.
a packed one.
Yes,
So yeah,
yes.
Find your way
So
there
tomorrow
worship
at
the
2,
Lord.
I will see you there because we're supporting
Yeah.
KK.
Yeah.
KK.
All right. So that's the What's Happening segment for you. We'll take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll delve into our home improvement segment. All right, you're welcome back. This is still Breakfast Daily Weekend on ChannelOne TV with me, Eno. With me, Dede Davis and Eno Safu. We're talking about some things Eno and Safu, don't worry. So
You're shocked then.
all right, we are about to delve into our home improvement segment with Amma Naabia Boachie-Danquah. She's a creative director, Bassinets and More Limited. And today we are talking about the wood and the environment, building beautiful homes responsibly. Amma, you're welcome.
Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, talking down. What is it?
Good morning. I shouldn't even be down.
Oh, you want some cupcakes?
Oh, I put
Okay,
on the spot.
yeah.
Oh, no, I should be energetic. It's true. We have done the funeral.
Hey, controversial.
Wow.
Yeah.
Also, your team,
I'm Team Ajwa.
Hey.
Hey.
Anyway.
But if we don't know, we don't know whether the body came or the body didn't.
Oh, the
Like
body came.
The body
The
came.
body came. Share.
Who could be an error?
Mankobio. But people forget we've been MP for, is it, I got 3 terms.
Yeah, we have.
Before we even went, remember we held the whole dummy hostage
Yes, we
to
did.
recount.
Yes, we did.
When I intervene.
Oh, you bet me I have so.
Interesting.
Yes, Antoa, Anna. Joa Santoa.
Anyway, let's delve into our segment.
Please.
We're talking about wood and the environment.
Yes.
Is it a responsible building material?
Yes, it is. The thing is, let me dial back a bit.
Okay.
You realize that we have the Forestry Commission, then we have, how do you call it, the Ministry of agric. There are so many agencies apart from the Forestry Commission underneath who are into plant development, plant protection, species, the steady species, and all of that. And we have this national day where we're supposed to grow the trees back. It's all not for nothing. The whole idea is there are some trees that you are not supposed to cut under no circumstance, because the trees, apart from giving us oxygen, you know, they take care of carbon monoxide. We also forget that there's wildlife, there are plants, there's animals, all of that. It's all part, the trees serve as a shield, right? So in as much as we say it's a sustainable material, we should always have at the back of our minds that we are supposed to take but replant intentionally. That is why those agencies, that is why all those ministries and all those people exist. I mean, unfortunately, we've done our own thing, but it's always a reminder when it comes to National Tree Planting Day that this is what it's for. It's sustainable, but we must plant it back, or else the floods, or else the air would be funny, and you'll be there and you see that animals are just dying and you don't know why. Yeah.
So, talking about wood, you know, and my grandfather would always say that, because he was a wood contractor, or is that what they call them? Yes. But yeah, he would say that anytime they cut, so if they're cutting 1 acre, they make sure that they replant it. But this is where, even the tree planting exercise that you mentioned, we're not seeing it. I don't know where those trees are, but every time we say we've planted 10,000 trees, but we're not seeing it. Meanwhile, looking at these beautiful homes and these pictures, they're very nice. So how do we maintain this beauty, but ensure that we're planting our trees?
You see, it has to be intentional.
Right.
And the thing too is, we are, how will I say it? We are not even, how do you call it? When it's not even a coordinated effort. It's just, is that can I say it? Populist thing that we do every year.
Yeah.
It really has to be a coordinated effort, because outside the country where these homes are normally like found, Norway, the Scandinavian countries, Europe, to cut down a log, the kind of permits that you have to go through, and sometimes they even have to check the age of the tree to make sure that, oh, okay, this one 80, 90 years, 100. But before you do that, you have planted like about 4 or 6 to replace
that one.
Yes, in equal value in terms of the type. So if it's Iroko, you're planting Iroko back. You're not just going to plant any other. But we don't do that here. And the only thing is the enforcement.
Right.
There's nothing we can sit here and talk about it and wail and moan about it, but it is the enforcement, right? Because sometimes when you even see, there's something we do in Ghana called bush cuts or off cuts. That is when the illegal logging. They just cut anyhow. They don't even. There's a way to even cut the tree.
Okay.
You don't just.
So the tree doesn't feel pain or.
Yeah, mean. No, not pain. Sometimes you don't even cut. There's a way of uprooting.
Okay.
Some of them you can cut, but it will grow again. But they just cut anyhow. Okay. Because rosewood is in demand. If you get like one log of rosewood can fetch you about 50,000 Ghana cedis. So if you get like 10, wow, that's a lot of money. Yeah. And you are sending it across the border. So they cut anyhow. But rosewood is a way of cutting it. It's a way you have to let the saw go down to the roots and all of that. All those things are thought. All those things we're supposed to know. But they don't do that, you know. So we have to empower Forestry Commission. If you look at the areas where tree felling is, you see that the colonial posts. You see the posts there from even Amma coming. You see in Sawam. You see all those things were intentional because they know that Kumasi Highway.
There's a route for illegal.
But they come 1 or 2 pay their bribes.
That's it.
You spoke about rosewood. So give us the types of woods that we have and which ones are good when you consider our weather condition in Ghana. Which ones would you recommend for building?
In Ghana, the species that we have of wood, if I attempt, I'll be lying. We have close to about 70 species of wood. And according to like records, they even say there are about 100. Some of them we haven't even discovered, right? That's why the illegal mining is wrong.
I was about to say that with our galamsey, we have probably destroyed the ones that we haven't even discovered yet. But yeah, go ahead.
For rosewood, for instance, has been banned in Ghana. It's one of like the best, and we're one of the few countries in the world to have that, right? If you look at, so you need special permits to even, how do you call it, fell that and use that. Not that they have done this illegally, but Safari Valley, you see their cabins, it's all rosewood. So you see how beautiful the wood is, and you see where they are, the kind of weather, but the wood is standing firm. The same way for the Royal Sanctuary, they also use rosewood. So that gives you like a vivid, description, yes, of how good rosewood is or how good our wood is for our type of, yes. Wow. So apart from rosewood, which you need special, really like government permits for, you have the Wawa, you have the Udum, you have the Iroko. Iroko, you don't need special permission, but just that you need an experienced logger to tell you that this has reached 50 years. You can go, because if you go and cut it and it's maybe 20, 30, it's a waste of time. There's so much water. Whatever you do, it wouldn't work. But it's one of the best wood. We have mahogany as well. These are shadria. These are what mostly you find on the market, minus rosewood. So that's what we use for doors, for beds, and all of that. But if you want to properly do this kind of setup, it's Iroko, it's mahogany that you use for this. It's tropical wood. As far as we are so lucky that every wood which is here is meant for our weather. We are that blessed, but we're not
How durable are they?
Wood is 100% durable. The thing is, you have to know how to treat it. Treating is not after you have you have used it, but during the process of curing, so of drying, the kind of sealant you use, the kind of treatment so that termites and bugs don't come through. So whilst you are sanding, you are polishing, you are sawing, you are adding the chemicals, you are drying at certain temperatures to make sure that it behaves. So once you have that on lock, you can use it for this and you're good to go.
So there are specific types of wood for specific things, I assume.
Oh, yes.
So if you're doing furniture, you use something different to if you're actually constructing the whole house with wood.
Yes.
Would you advise in Ghana to construct a whole building with wood?
Safari and Sanctuary have given a good answer.
You see, those are hotels.
Those are kind of special
but there are
people who have I can't mention names, but there are people who have pure wooden cabins.
Okay.
Yes. Well, you say that.
So those are like vacation homes.
Oh yes, vacation.
But an everyday home.
You know, ideally, if Accra wasn't as it is, we're supposed to have these kind of at least wooden facades. That's the frontage should be wood, but we've overlearned, so we have done concrete. But ideally, we should live like this because I go back to Norway, the kind of houses they have, in the cities, like what we say they are major cities. You see pure wood, like buildings and all of that, you know. We should, but I also understand what it is. The process of, how do you call it, curing the wood, you really don't have the time. So between that and, pour cement and do your block work.
Well, how long does it take to cure wood?
Ideally, you should let wood rest in your curing for about 3 months.
Okay.
Yes, ideally 3 months. Ideally 3 months.
There's a question here. Please. Good morning. My name is Philip from Kwabinya.
Okay.
Don't you think encouraging prefab houses and also using plastics for furniture will limit usage of wood and make these trees exist for a long time, knowing their importance to the environment?
But you see, thank you for the question. But you see, we're talking about our climate, our weather. Those prefab, those plastics, it doesn't work well here, right? And the thing too is we're not even buying premium prefab or premium plastic that would fit the weather. We are buying the anyhow low grade. So you use it, the house comes apart, the furniture comes apart, you know. So that's where like most architects and most interior designers are like, we're not even going ahead, we're not buying the top grade which can last, because now the weather is fine. You wait till the harmattan comes again. Then you see that the furniture you bought, is it correct or is not correct? Or that prefab or whatever you bought, your board, is it correct or is not correct? But the thing is, science has proven, or the numbers have proven, that once you cut a tree down, you just immediately have to replace. That's why we even had, I forgot them, I just remembered, plant and gardens. We had them there. They were on the 37, close to the YX Parks and Gardens. There were also another agency that were very, very strong. They used to go around, see the trees that are old, they trim, they prune, all those things. They have to replant. They were doing that, and they were like littered all across the country with their headquarters in Accra. All that are shut down. You know, so we had so many agencies that were making sure that if we cut, we plant. If it's old, we trim, we prune, we take care of. So it's an intentional thing. And Ghana, we had the paperwork, we had the idea, we had everything.
Everything was laid down, but we've thrown it away.
Wow. It's so sad when you have, was it 2 years ago, Rwanda came here, officials to come and learn from Parks and Gardens. Can you imagine?
And now Rwanda is amazing. I hear it's beautiful. We need to take a trip to Rwanda and see.
That's the thing.
We're talking about wood, but I assume that it's expensive.
It is. You know me, I always say it, I won't hide. It is. Wood is expensive. The treatment is expensive. The fast way of drying wood is to put it in a kiln. A kiln, now we charge per hour. Some, and the kilns, you see, that's the problem. Ideally, we should have a lot of kilns here. We should have had our universities producing kilns across the country, because it's technical work, right? They're not doing it. So people are importing kilns from outside. The businessman, he has to make his money back. So he'll charge you per hour. So he can charge you 1,000 cedis per hour. If he has to stay inside for a minimum of 10 hours.
Wow.
And what does the kiln do for the wood?
So whilst the wood is in the kiln and is drying at certain regulated heat, the chemicals that are needed to spray and make sure that weevils, termites, whatever, it's being sprayed. So there are machines that come out at certain times to spray, go back. There are some of them that are even able to sand as well as it's inside. Yes. So all these are
Now I understand why Safari and okay.
No, it's true
I
because
completely understand
yes,
now because
you know,
they have invested
yes,
in the rosewood that you are saying,
exactly.
and so then they are allowed to charge the premium prices that they are.
Exactly.
Because they need to get that money back.
They need to get that money back because they paid a lot to get that wood, and they paid a lot to mold it as it is right now. So if he spent if they, it's a company, if they spent close to 100 million Ghana cedis, he has to make that money back.
Yeah.
There's a board, there are investors. So when people were complaining, those of us who knew were like,
yeah, you understand.
I have no idea.
You have no idea.
How so after putting up this beautiful wooden structure, let's talk about maintenance. How often should you maintain this?
Oh, wood, yeah, every month there's something that has to be, especially the floors.
Every month?
Every month?
At least once a month.
So you're polishing?
Yeah, especially the floors, because your high heel, you're going to walk in your high heel on the floors, scratches. Yes, it's always the floor that is the thing. Okay. As for the windows, the doors, and all of that. And if it's done well, it won't shrink or it won't warp. Oh. The shrinking and the warping is, it shrinks when the weather is, then it just shrinks. Then when there's heat, then the wood okay, I can breathe now. Yeah. But if you do it well, it won't do that. But it's always the floor that has the problem.
There's a lot of traction.
Exactly. So look at plus 233. You see, they've decked it all with wood. Yeah. Good. So they do maintenance twice a month. You wouldn't know because you're just going to chill, right? Yes. But because I know the proprietors, they do it twice a month. Wow. High heels, you're walking, you're pouring water, people are dancing, people are doing all sorts of things. So they have to do it twice a month, right? So that's what it is.
And I'm sure that's not a small thing.
No, because the wood polish, unfortunately, again, we don't have anybody doing wood polish in Ghana.
Are giving people business ideas?
That's the whole thing. That's the importance of City ChannelOne, the uniqueness of City at ChannelOne. Very important. Business ideas. The Northern business.
Oh, now this is Ghana is coming out.
This is Ghana is coming
you see
out.
Now.
Yeah.
The thing is, the few people who do the wood polish, and there's only one company that's doing wood polish in the entire Ghana, they can't even give you the quantities.
Wow.
The quantities are not even in because we're not looking for gallons, we're looking for drums. It's drums we are looking for. Look at 233, look at Safari, look at Saint-Chi. They won't come to you for a bottle.
No, they won't.
They want the carton. Yeah. They don't want one. They want like 100.
Yeah.
Because look at the kind of movement that goes through. And if they're maintaining twice, at least polishing the floor twice, can you give me capacity? No. So I might as well go online.
And order.
And we have wooden company. And that's the sad thing also about Ghana. So there's a company out, I won't mention their name to glorify them, but they are based in New Zealand. New Zealand, they do a lot of woodwork. And they realize that whilst they are selling, they cut and sell the wood as well. They realize that this is a 100-year-old company. They're one of the best wood polish companies in the world. The father realized that his grandfather is cutting and selling the wood, but how are they maintaining the wood? So decide to go into the production of wood polish. They're the only company in the world that has over 50 varieties of wood polish. Wow. So per tree, then they give you the polish they give you the stain, they give you the color, they give you the treatment, everything.
One-stop shop.
One-stop shop.
For all types of wood?
Yes. So most of the companies in Ghana that do that kind of thing, they just order from them. You order today, by weekend it's coming.
Wow. That's good business.
Very good business. So those who want to invest in wood polish, and it's possible here because when you go to places like Musu and on the Nsawam Road, you go to the timber market in Accra, you go to the timber market in Kumasi, there are people who understand logging. They have done, you see, when they do like the stools for the chiefs and all of that, you see it's polished, it looks, they have their own way of polishing. It's just somebody who has to sit with them and find out what they do, what kind of materials, and that is it. And shea butter, beeswax are very critical ingredients for wood polish, and we have them here.
We have them here. Wow.
Plenty.
But
So-
can you use, I'm sorry,
Okay,
Didi,
yeah.
can you use, when you mentioned shea butter, can you use it raw to clean your wood?
Yes,
Oh.
yes.
So we have a thing here, and we're not using it.
That's how sad the Ghana story is.
We
I
have
was going to ask
potential.
you about the kind of wood that was used to put up Izulezu. Izulezu, the village that sits on water. What kind of wood was used? Because it sat in water for many years.
Those ones, it's a type, I don't know the specific type, but it belongs to the mangrove wood type. I don't know the specific, that one, if I say it, I'm lying. But it belongs to, if you find wood which can be in water, it belongs to the mangrove wood family. And we have that also here. That's how come those who live there, when they find that the stilts are weak and whatever, they go into the forest and they find that type and they're able to fix. That's why it has survived, because they know the type of wood. And speaking of Insulezu, which is very brilliant, nobody has bothered to do a documentary beyond them living in water. But what type of wood? How do they polish? Right? How do they even know that there's this house is faulty? At which point in the year do they replace? Nobody has done. We just are fascinated with how they live, what they eat, but you see the crafts, the artisan, the woodwork in them. Nobody has touched it. No, there's nothing like that.
That's a documentary for the newsroom.
I know.
Today they're even spitting,
Ideas here.
Give us before we go, and we have to, but disadvantages. We've been talking about the good, but what's the evil?
The evil is just the maintenance. It's the maintenance, it's the money. You need to pay attention to it. I always say, what is that jealous girlfriend or boyfriend? it can't be your side chick, it has to be the main chick. You have to pay attention to it and make sure that your eye is on it, because if you leave it, it will look tacky and it will look funny. So it's just a maintenance. Apart from that, there's nothing wrong with it.
All right.
Wow.
Amma, thank you so
Maybe
much.
next week
Always
we'll
a
look at
pleasure.
how you can decorate your
I'm here.
space.
Thank you so much, Amma.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure you picked a thing or two. Amma spits ideas
So many,
after
so
ideas.
many.
Even a documentary project for the newsroom. But before I put myself on that documentary,
All right, let's take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll delve into the world of sports.
welcome back. This is still Breakfast Daily Weekend right here on ChannelOne TV. It's time for sports, and Gabby Affair joins us.
Hi.
How are you?
Hi. I'm good. Yourself?
I'm good.
How are you guys?
We're good.
Okay.
FIFA has scrapped their plan to sell their stakes, but
Are they
what
okay?
was what were they thinking?
No, it's one person who's not okay. If you say it's FIFA okay, it feels like you're attacking the
The
other.
whole, or
It's just
everybody in the
one person,
organization.
and I like the fact that he asks if they are okay, and I'm saying that it's one person because then, I've been following the story, right? It doesn't reflect FIFA as a body. It's just one person's idea, and that person is Gianni Infantino, the man on the screens. I think he's made himself very unpopular.
Yeah,
In
he
fact,
has.
I think Gianni was unpopular right from the start of the World Cup.
Yeah.
Because the World Cup has so much controversies around
yeah.
it. Not allowing referee Omar Atan to go officiate, overturning following Balogun's red card decision, a call from Gianni Infantino. Top football officials say that Gianni Infantino and then Donald Trump are in bed. And they don't like it. And that has even led to the extent that his closest ally that he's worked with, his special advisor in Carlos Cordero, somebody he's worked with since 2021, stepped down because of that decision he was bringing. And look, it doesn't. I get the fact that you want to then allow the 211 member associations to make money. So if everybody was to accept this, they were going to make $40 million every 4 years. And that's like what? 5 times of what they get in every 4-year cycle. That's the FIFA forward money they get. But it then dilutes the quality of the football. You're talking about the World Cup.
Yeah.
You are selling the soul of the World Cup. When I say the soul, what they are trying to do is that they are selling what? 21 to 25 stake, that's minority stake of the World Cup to private investors. So they would be handling ticketing, TV rights, and that's where you make money from the tournament. So if you are bringing in private investors, why are you bringing them? What will be their business in the running of the football or in FIFA or even the World Cup itself? You get it? And the people, I mean, the confederations are upset because Gianni did not inform all the 6 confederations about what he was doing. He just woke up and took the decision and he started, he didn't even speak about it. It took a journalist in Martin Ziegler who works with the Financial Times to report it. And then later they released a statement saying that the reporter was putting out a wrong reportage and that his plan was misconstrued. And what? Then you're now attacking the media, that the media did not understand your plan. If the confederations, the 6, are not understanding, how much more we? And the average football fan who will go to the stadium. I'm upset because, I saw the number of people who were stranded outside the stadium. What the expanded World Cup, 48. It's not just an African thing. The Europeans were complaining.
Was it that you all had tickets to enter?
Yeah, you had tickets, but then some of them could not afford.
It was expensive.
And so let's say you are an Argentine or a Spanish, and you are following your team all the way from the group stage to the finals. You are going to spend more.
Exactly.
The Ghana-England game, we had English folks outside stranded. Then they now had to resort to third parties to then buy reduced ticket sales for them to get into the stadium. And this is an expanded 48 tournament. And he's thinking of making it 64. You get it? And that's even one side of the story. Then now selling minority stakes. He says that he would retain majority.
Yeah, but the thing
But that's
is
not
you
possible.
have to
You know it's
still
not possible.
dance to the tune of those people.
Yeah.
And that's what
It
we
is
don't
not.
want. Because already there are issues within, FIFA.
You see, and what's troubling is that when you look at the 6 confederations, so you look at UEFA are made up of 55 member associations. The rest do have 41, Africa 54 in CAF, CONMEBOL, and then the AFC, and then OFC. You look at the 6 who have responded. So UEFA were the first to say that they'll boycott the 2027 Women's World Cup, and then they'll go ahead to boycott the 2030. When you look at UEFA, the 2030 World Cup, 2 countries in there are European countries will be hosting the 2030. I'm talking about Spain and Portugal. And then there is Morocco. And
Part of CAF.
these countries, they boast of superb sports infrastructure. If it comes to the football, in terms of success rate, when you look at the history of the World Cup since 1930, a lot of the European countries have won it.
Okay.
A lot of the European countries are dominating in terms of player quality, coaches, infrastructure. So when they come out and say that we are boycotting, that's more like
It's a big deal.
40% of the 211 member associations. And that's why he says that he's backing now. It's not going to win. And so he had 3 of 6 not standing with him.
Right.
CAF did not say anything. I'm not surprised.
Exactly. Why?
I'm not surprised because Mochepe and Gianni Infantino, they are
Says we are going to investigate.
They are brothers.
And you are forming a committee.
Yeah, and they were telling us that, they are now yet to understand the whole proposal. You don't need to understand anything. The average football
Even
fan
on the
understands
face
this.
of the face value of the whole whatever.
It doesn't make sense.
Yes.
But what is wrong with CAF? Is it that we're being fed by FIFA so we can't talk when it matters? Because within the World Cup, we saw what happened to African countries, and we expect CAF to speak up for us.
Yeah, so the thing with CAF is that ever since Mochepe became FIFA president, together with, CAF president.
CAF president.
And then Gianni Infantino became FIFA president. So he and Gianni have found a way to bring money into the game.
Right.
I like that. You look at women's football. The last WAFCON, they increased the prize money. This year's WAFCON, they've increased it. The AFCON, they increased the prize money. They increased it again. They expanded it too. They have also expanded the Women's World Cup. The Women's WAFCON. If you keep on expanding, you dilute the quality of the competition. You are bringing in money. It makes sense. But you don't allow or you don't test it to its full length.
Right.
Okay.
Then you begin to think about rejigging it again and then allowing other countries to participate, like what they are thinking of doing with the World Cup. So Motsepe won't say no to anything Gianni throws to his table.
Okay.
He accepts because then he gets money and then he gives the other African countries also to, but it's good. But then, look, you need to allow something to stay for a while. If it's not, what do they say? If it's not broken, don't fix it.
Don't fix it.
Let it stay. With a World Cup like this, you just expanded it to 48 team tournament.
Yeah.
You are thinking of doing it 64. And you are telling the whole world that because in 2030, the World Cup will be 100 years old. So it's what? Centenary celebration. Then you want to bring Argentina, Paraguay, and Uruguay as part of already the 3 host nations in Spain, Portugal, and Morocco. So you have Africa, South America, Europe hosting World Cup 64. And somebody has to be traveling through the continent. Like, are we touring or are we, what are we doing? So you see, that's why Motsepe will not back down some of these things Gianni is doing. But to wrap up, I think that his position as FIFA president is looking, his future is looking very bleak. They're already thinking about presenting legit candidates to usurp him. Not to usurp him. Next year is the election in March 2027. We are hearing of Alexander Seferin, who is UEFA president, and then Nessa Kelefi in PSG's president. But Kelefi says that he has zero interest in taking up as the job. So I think, and then CONMEBOL's president too. If these 2 people are able to, I'm not sure Motsepe will last. And look, I think he's self-destructed. I think he started so well, but then the World Cup, what he tried doing with Gianni, and he started with the FIFA Club World Cup. Apparently, when they look at the money they had gained from the FIFA Club World Cup, the USA hosted it, and then the World Cup, then you begin to become greedy.
Yeah.
Power drunk.
Power drunk.
It's about you and not about the member associations or not about who should be able to afford $60 tickets to go and watch a game. Then now she has to think about coughing out $1,000. So please.
And it was, traveling all over the country.
Yeah, and you see, very thumbs up. Good work from the journalist who broke the story, Martin Ziegler. He started it. If he didn't speak, we'll be there, and then this thing will just be passed, and everybody will, So I think he deserves all the credits.
Finally, how are we looking in the Commonwealth Games?
So today is the final day for Team Ghana, but tomorrow is the official closing day. Yeah. So yesterday we had Amadou Mohamed in the bantamweight division, or the 55 kg, winning bronze. So he joined Zinabu Issa, who had already won silver in the shot put. Yeah, so 2 medals. That's,
just 2?
Yes, just 2. That's upper compared to what we did at the last couple of games with 5. But Nigeria are doing Africa proud. Nigeria and South Africa are leading the African continent in terms of the medals they've accrued. So yeah, so it ends tomorrow.
All right. Yep. Thank you, Gabby.
Yeah.
All right, a happy birthday to Mamaga Kokui Tamaklo. May God always provide you the most precious thing in life: health, love, happiness, and prosperity. Well, that's our show for you today on Breakfast Daily Weekend with me, Dede Davis.
I am Inosa. Catch you bright and early tomorrow, 7 a.m. Bye.
Bye.